Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's looking like Boosie done landed himself in some trouble yet again, and this time the case seems to be federal. Boosie has been known lately to be very boisterous when it comes to his unpopular opinions on social media, with him recently going back and forth with Rollo Fam Goon. However, after going back and forth in court concerning his previous gun charge in which he just got dismissed, it wouldn't end there, as he would be hit with yet a new case within the same exact day. Now, reports say that Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr., aka Lil Boosie, was in court Wednesday, June 14th, 2023, appearing for his previous gun case in which he caught on May 6th of this year, after police found Boosie and a friend with 2 loaded handguns in their car after a traffic stop in San Diego. Now, Boosie was arrested on charges of being a felon in possession of a firearm, carrying a concealed weapon in a vehicle with as a felon, being a prohibited gun owner in possession of ammunition, and possession of an unregistered firearm. Hours later, he was released on $50,000 bail and would plead not guilty as he returned back to court. However, today that case was dismissed, but just when Boosie thought his legal troubles were over, federal agents would quickly arrest him as he stepped outside of the courtroom when his gun case hearing was over. They're unsure of what Boosie was arrested for by federal agents. Some say it may have been a secret indictment or investigation going on, but no one clearly knows what's going on at all. They're just assuming that photos of Boosie being carried away into federal vehicles would begin surface online. Now, before I even go forward, you know what's funny about this whole situation? If you pay attention between Boosie and Rollo Fam Goon, Boosie was calling Rollo a snitch because Rollo is saying that somebody was willing to take the case that he had and he put it on him just so he could take it because he's pretty much the breadwinner and he's better off outside than inside of jail. Now, as I look into this gun case that Boosie caught with another individual, 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what happened in his case as well, because people don't just beat gun cases like that. Maybe whoever was involved with the gun case with Boosie, maybe he decided just to take everything, but once again, is that still the same thing that Rollo did? You know, that's a whole nother story. That's just what I was thinking about as I was, reading everything, going over that case. But y'all let me know in the comments. Now, here's one thing I'm gonna say in regards to this case, this new case I caught with the federal agents or whatever the case may be. I always tell y'all that when the feds come and get you, it's never a good thing. The feds don't come for anything petty, and usually when they come, they're not looking for evidence or looking for any type of investigations. That's the state. When the feds come, they're usually coming with everything already mapped out, and they're just looking to charge and sentence you. Keep in mind that the feds have an almost perfect conviction rate, so whether you do 5, 10, 15, whatever years, at the end of the day, they're coming to sentence you with some type of time. That's just that. Now, I don't know what Boosie did. Maybe it's an out-of-state warrant somewhere, or who knows, but that's how the feds play. Now, if you notice, they didn't go looking for Boosie. They knew exactly where he was going to be and at what time, because they knew that he had to appear in court, and that's when they usually come and get you. Now, it's crazy because I witnessed that same thing happen with my own 2 eyes twice in real life. One with my own co-defendant. It was about 6 or 7 of us. We all had to appear in court, and we thinking it was just another regular court date where we were going to get it adjourned. And as we were waiting to be called, 2 guys in black suits, which we later found out were the feds, came and rearrested my co-defendant for another charge they were investigating him for. Now, at that point, we all shook because they pulled him out of court. They tapped him on his shoulder. They took him outside and took him away. And all the rest of us is just thinking, when is somebody else going to tap us on the shoulder and pull us out? So we all looking all over our shoulder every 2 minutes because we don't want the same thing that happened to him to us. Not that we could do anything once we in there, but yeah. Then in another time, I went to a military program called SHOP. right? It's where you do a year and you come home early. It's basically like boot camp, but it's very extreme. They hit you, they do whatever, they say whatever, and you can't do nothing because you in there trying to fight for your freedom to come home early. All right? Now, it's funny because when you lose your program, if you do anything and you lose your program, you return back to regular prison, and the time you did in shock, it don't count towards your regular sentence. So it's like you endured all the stress and damage to your body for literally nothing. Now, long story short, it was graduation day and time for everyone to go home. After we did the ceremony and everyone was walking out them gates to go home, they pulled one of my boys out and extradited him back to Atlanta for a Fed case that he had out there. Alright, so he did all that boot camp work, went through pain, went through not being able to watch TV or eat regular food because they don't feed you regularly up there. You can't have any sugar, any sweets, candy, none of that. You know, you can't call your family for 2 weeks at a time. You can't see them for 2 weeks at a time. And that's if they come to visit you. Keep in mind, it's about 8 hours away from New York. So just to think he was going home, or he thought he was going home, and then he got taken by the feds the same day that he was pretty much going home. He done psyched himself that he's going home, what he's going to do to it with his family and everything. So the moral of the story is this, y'all. The feds play dirty, and you never know when they're watching, nor would you know when they're coming. I don't know what Boosie did, but free Boosie. And yeah, man, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think going on. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.